still a bit warm here in Florida, but really all things considered, a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They begin with a run by Miller. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Willis. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job lining him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
A lot of times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And out across midfield down to the 45. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
79 Broncos.
Back to throw, Willis. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the 1st down marker. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And he's brought down. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Miller will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Groupie now for the extra point. And it's good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he is out of bounds as they'll start past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. So no gain on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
He'll drop to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. You look at this Saints defense. They were quite formidable in the win over the Eagles a week ago.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. This defense for the Saints, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bucs first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. On play action, they'll throw. It's caught by Mike Evans. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. When you're down early, how do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
Third and 2. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14 to 3. So the 3 points there, CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Throwing on second and long. Willis. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 23 yards to pick up there. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Willis. Olave over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
At the 41-yard line.
Willis looks to pass it here. That's going deep for Bateman. This is caught at the 20. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 43 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
19 right.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, it's Willis. Buying time to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Malik Willis, his 19th touchdown now on the season, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll look to throw.
At the 42-yard line.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Saints are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Come on.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
On the throwaway. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Here's 2nd and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Drag him 60. Let go.
Here's Willis. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
A 3-yard pickup.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Mustang 19.
3rd down, it's Willis. To the right side, complete to Miller. Down the sideline he goes. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Cup 19.
Right back to the air again with Willis. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Willis. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good. And the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's 24-3. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. and that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Second and a couple. Now a handoff up the middle. McCullough, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Willis looking to throw it. That's complete, left side to Bateman. Touchdown, Saints. Rashad Bateman from 17 yards out. And the Saints continue to pull away here in this first half. Groupie able to add the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
Willis will look to throw on 1st down. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. Down inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
At the 2-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. He'll find Bateman once more. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Willis. And it's caught. Touchdown. Rashad Bateman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. The point after, good by Groupie. And the route is on here in this first half. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Buccaneers 3.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The first half, no contest. What will the second half bring? As we are back and underway on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. They're going to try and throw. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Let's go now.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Willis. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Well, he was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Under pressure, they got him again.
Logan Hall fighting through and dropping him for the sack.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Willis out of the gun.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Vita Vea. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier.
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, there's 2 sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So, yeah.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Logan Hall picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Now Willis. Short throw there, caught by Thomas.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Willis looking to throw on 1st down.
Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it.
I tell you, he's been running for his life all game long. They've sacked him time after time. And here he's again forced to beat the retreat. And he's got to throw this ball away.
Willis back to the air on 2nd and 10.
Can't get away, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Willis will look to throw it.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Willis looks to pass it here. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Back to throw, Willis.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
Rashad Bateman with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a catch right side by Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. It's caught. This is White. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
2nd down and 4.
Back to throw again. And this one's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Tampa. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Saints are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
By the Saints. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
Ready?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage, that's a big win for the guys on offense.
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down brings. They needed some breathing room. He gave it to them. 11 yards and a first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they're powering through, and they're controlling this game.
From the 25, here's second down and 2.
At the 25-yard line.
That's out quickly to Bateman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45.
Here's Willis.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Let's go now.
And the Saints, first down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here's Willis. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Willis wants to pass it again.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. He wasn't really big on that. He was big on go ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down.
And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Groupie for the extra point.
The kicker on for the point after.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
52. Buccaneers 3.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Now, he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. There's Evans again, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the Saints' 41-yard line.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point right down the middle as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
The pass caught by Olave.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First down, Saints.
Now Willis to throw. That's Olave bringing in another one.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, New Orleans.
Here's Willis now off the play fake.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.